first real stream from this house. I hope everybody's doing well. Hope you guys are hanging in there. Hold on one second. I think I got too many lights on. What is going on, everybody? Hope you guys are doing well. Hope everybody's hanging there. This is the first real stream I've had from my home. So I hope you guys are all hanging in there. What's going on? What's going on, David? What's going on, Bobby Murphy? Mika, what's up? King J, what is up? What is happening? Tyler, what is going on, Freshie? It's been a while. It's been a crazy week, I tell you. Now, as far as like what we're doing here, this is kind of like a throw together type thing with the background. Still working on it. Not sure what I'm going to do, but I'm getting some good ideas. So, what's going on, Peter? I see Sugar Tits is here. Leon, Big Joker, David, what's up? You loving the background? Thank you, man. I'm using the TV right now. I'm just basically using the TV, but it's giving me good ideas. It's something I may actually do. Will I stream the draft like last year? Hell yeah. You know it. I'll be streaming today. I'm streaming tomorrow. I'm streaming twice on Thursday. We'll do a preview show in the morning, a call-in show. Then we're streaming the draft live. We're streaming the draft live Friday night. Streaming the draft live on Saturday. You missed the Fathead logo. Hey, what are you going to do? Kara, what's up? I tried to save it, but there was no saving it. Mo, what's going on? Philly Style, what's up? Alex, my man Phil, how you doing? How much do you like J.C. Horn? I like J.C. Horn's my number one rated corner. You know what I mean? You still King Dingbat in my eyes? Doesn't matter. Of course I'm King Dingbat. You know it. Isaiah, what's going on? Anthony, what's up, Matthew? What is going on? So there's a lot going on. A lot of rumors. We already got 130 people here. We're not even 2 minutes in. Spike says he loves the background. Thank you, buddy. Actually want to check what it looks like out myself. It's giving me a couple ideas for backgrounds. Maybe I'll try. We will see, though. Let me see here. See what this mother humper looks like. It's got to take forever to load on me, right? So here's what I think. I think the Eagles are going to move up. I think they're going to move up. What's going on, Jake? What's up? Now, you guys, before I get into it, I almost forgot. This whole Zach Ertz thing. There are reports out saying that Zach Ertz is going to be traded draft weekend. He is getting traded. It's going to happen. About 6 or 7 teams are interested in him. And we'll see if this actually happens. I think he's good as gone. What can the Eagles get? I don't know. But the good news is you got a lot of teams interested in him. You have a weak tight end draft class really after Pitts, maybe one other guy. So, hey, I love it. MJ, welcome to Dingbat Nation, buddy. Welcome to Dingbat Nation. Appreciate you joining. Come get your wrench. There you go. Welcome. I appreciate it, man. Dingbat Nation is going to be rising this week. See, Aaron says, I want to see us take Horn at 12, then move up late in the first round with Ertz, take Marshall Jr. I don't mind that at all. If you go Horn or Surtain, I have no problem with it. But hear me out. I want JOK. So I want to go early receiver and then come back with JOK. Grunge Mirth, where you been? Nice to see you. Thank you for Super Chat. It's been a long time. How you been? 500. Love the channel. Everyone hit the like button. Grunge Smurth, great to see you, my man. It has been a long time. It's been a long week of moving and all that kind of stuff. What's up, Philly? Can we get a white rerun start live? White rerun going off this week. Alex Epstein, man, thank you so much for Super Chat, buddy. Appreciate it. I'm mentally not prepared for Howie to take a D lineman at 12. Thank you for the Super Chat. This is my biggest fear. That the Eagles and their stupid analytics, that they're going to go around and they're going to take a defensive lineman. And I don't think they should. You know what I mean? At all. I'm playing with this background, by the way. So if you see me change it out here and there, I just trying it out. I might actually get a screen like this behind me. The Trubisky's, I'm all out of whiskey, cause I lost my Trubisky. I know Philly was right to say that the Bears still stink. Thank you. How am I coming in, by the way? I actually have way better upload speed now than I used to. So I should actually have a better picture. Philly Cowboys trading for Pitts Thursday night. Ain't happening, my man. Ain't happening. Can we draft a new GM? I wish. Trayvon says, hey, 500, how you doing, man? I'm doing good, man. It's been it's been a long time. It's been a long time. I mean, this move broke me. This was like the hardest move I've ever done because it was just me and my wife. I still have to go turn the keys in today at the other house. Bleeding Green from Texas, what's up? And if I'm missing some of these, I apologize. It's going really quick. I'm a little bit in slow motion still. 500 Eagles love Kwity Paye. They view him as the next Brandon Graham. I know. That's what scares me. Kwity Paye is a total Eagles pick. Over 200 mother humpers in this building. Thank you. Please like, please subscribe. And let's get over 100 likes. Lady Jedi, Last Jedi, what is up? 8500, how you like your new crib? Nice house. Haven't unpacked yet. Still got furniture ordered that's not come in. You know, things are never as easy as you want it to be. I had DirecTV guy come out. Somehow, he forgot to put 2 lines up. So I have one TV that has DirecTV. The other ones I'm still waiting. I don't know. You know, it's never easy. Howie would draft Kyle Trask. I think Howie could totally draft a defensive lineman. I would not put this past him. However, I do think Nick Sirianni will not allow it. Worst behavior, thank you so much for the super chat, man. I appreciate it. What are your thoughts on JOK as a box safety instead of a linebacker? In the NFL, like some analysts say, a lot of people hate on his size. Worst behavior, thanks so much for the super chat. Well, he's 223 right now, right? The Eagles played Nate Gary at linebacker for how many years? At 230? So I think JOK can get up to 230, somewhere around there. I think that almost the box safety linebacker is almost like a hybrid position now. I think he could play it. I think he's actually ideal for what defense is like in today's linebackers. So I think he could play. I think he could play linebacker. I don't think he's a safety. You know, he's gonna have to put on weight though. You know what I mean? I love JOK. You know what I mean? You should have Dak Anthony wears the fitness taking a nap on your background. Yeah, we need to get a picture of him. See, that's what I'm thinking. I may do a screen like this, you know, but in a better area where there's no glare and crap like that. Right now, I just haven't had a chance to put anything together. Phil, you going to any Eagles home games this year? If so, got a link up. I have no idea yet, Morph. It's up in the air. I'm going to try to go to at least the Vegas game. System of the Knot, what's up, my man? Thank you for the super chat. Woo, King Dingbat is back. He's back, baby. And System of the Knot, man, I got all that beautiful stuff you sent me. He's going to go all into different backgrounds. I was thinking I may do something like this and then do a background with the stuff you gave me for my live streams. I don't know how I'm going to do it now. 500 is the best Eagles content. You know, Xavier, the best. How would you feel if the Eagles trade down for Rashad Bateman? I have a video coming out later tonight, and it's going to talk about this trade down because there's a lot of rumors about the Eagles trading back with the Baltimore Ravens and getting the Ravens. What is it, like the 31st and the 27th pick for the 12th? I don't mind trading back, but you got to get me a lot, you know. Tour de Ville, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate that so much. Thank you. David says, let's link at the Raiders game. Oh, definitely. Definitely. I'm talking with a couple other Eagle content creators who may go to that game too, so it may become a big type thing, you know what I mean? I did hear the Eagles liked Waddle, Anthony. I did a video on it the other day. So who do you think Giants will draft this year? I think the Giants are trading back. Did you guys see the thing where the Chargers had that posted something about them jumping to 11 and then they took it down? I think the Giants are trading back. Slay will cover Cooper, Samuel Jr. will cover Lamb. Oh, you like Samuel Jr. Starkey. I like it. King Dingbat is the mother humper in the house. I am the mother humper in this house. I am a mother humper. No question. That's why I already got 2 kids. I'm the best. Do you agree with the trade down with the Dolphins? With the Dolphins? No, I personally didn't like it. I wouldn't have done it. However, before I can just say, oh, it sucked, I have to see who we draft this year. And I have to see who we draft next year. Filioso, my man, what's up? Yo, 500, tell them to throw your phones on the floor and stomp the shit out of that like button. That's right. Throw your phones on the floor like my man Filioso said. Stomp that like, subscribe. We're doing this all week. Look, we got stream tomorrow. I'm going to have, hopefully, I'll be on tomorrow. And then Thursday, we got preview. I'm going to do a call-in preview show before the draft. Then we're going to do the draft. Then Friday, we're draft all day. Then Saturday, we're going to finish the draft live. And then we're going to be doing the Philly Shakedown with Joey Shakes on the channel that night. I got a lot of streaming this week. Philly, would you rather trade package with Ertz for Julio or use him to try to trade up for Pitts or Chase? I'd rather trade up. I mean, look, I like Julio Jones, but he's like, what, 30? I think we gotta adjust from there. Jorge says, you're the best. Oh, thank you, man. Appreciate it. What music do I listen to? I pretty much like, I like a lot of stuff. I just don't like any of the new stuff today. I think it all stinks. I like old school rap. Favorite rap group of all time. The Roots and Wu-Tang Clan. My two favorite. I love all that stuff. Hard rock, favorite band of all time. Alice in Chains. If I could sing like Lane Staley, that's all I would do. I wouldn't even talk. So I like a lot of stuff. I like 80s music. I like also today's music stinks. I don't even know what the hell they're talking about. Where can you get this bucket hat? Every year during preseason or training camp, once it starts, they always put out a new one, and I usually buy it. I'd rather have Terrence Marshall Jr. over Jalen Waddle. Okay. Waddle's going to be a bust as a wide receiver out of all the wide. Really, you think so, Commstar? Interesting. Eagle Slayer, my man, what's up? I hate this new rap. I hate the new rap. I hate the new music. I think it all stinks, man. You know, Mookie says, pause, love your videos, man. Thank you, buddy. Thank you for super chat, Mookie. Love you, too. Thank you. Philly, make sure you get a lot of sleep, man. Going to be a long week. I went to bed 9 p.m. last night. It's going to be a long week. I mean, look. See, I had to move. It was just me and my wife. Then we had to get the other house ready to give back because I didn't own the house. So it's just been a long week. I still have to go turn the keys in later today. That's why I'm streaming a little earlier than I wanted to today. But we're going to get through it. Eagle Slayer, man, thank you for super chat. He says, dollar bill, y'all. Yes. Appreciate that. Howie better make the right move. Howie Roseman is the guy that scares the hell out of me. Let's face it, he scares me. I want the Eagles to pick the worst available. That's because you're a Giants fan. You know what I mean? You love the podcast, pause. Thank you, 125. Drafts are what do I call you, 125? Do you want me to call you 125, 850? Or like, yo, 125 or yo, 850? What up? Drafts are 10 or horn early, then trade back to like 30. Get Marshall Jr. or Rashad Bateman. Yeah, I'm okay with that. If we do that as a band up, if we do that, I'm okay with it, you know? No, I wouldn't touch Farley at 12. Not with the injuries, no. No fat on the new bedroom wall, no. My wife's going to make sure I don't do that. Because she didn't expect, she told me she felt like she was living like a high schooler, you know? Which King of Agmar, thank you for the super chat. How would you feel if we got Parsons in 12, then traded up for JOK in the late teens? If we did that, if we got Parsons and JOK, I may run outside naked. I mean, I would be so ecstatic. I'm serious. I ain't playing. That would be absolutely incredible. Philly 500, if you go to the Raiders game, are you tailgating or actually attending? No, I'll if I go, I'll actually attend. Now, there's been a couple talk with some guys about going to that game and meeting up and doing like a big meetup thing. I'm all for that. Jonathan Rodriguez, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate it. Ertz and 2022 third round for Julio Jones. Julio Jones is too old. Like, look, I love Julio Jones, great player. But where the Eagles are at, don't you think that he's too old? I mean, he's 32 years old. We're not, you know, I think I like Julio, but I just don't think we need to do it. Throw up a King Dingbat Eagle. Oh, I need to. You know what? I'm using my daughter's phone for the background, so I'll have to get it all set up. But I may do this TV thing. I kind of like it. I mean, I gotta iron out the details. I'll have to buy a new TV, but you know, we'll see. Let's see if I can see what other pictures I have. Yeah, I only have two. Right now. Phil, how you feel about the draft in 2 days? I feel great about the draft. I think we're going to win the draft. I think we're going to have a great draft. I think we're going to have a spectacular draft. Why? I don't know why. But that's what I feel like. You know? I really feel like it. Oh, John Dunham, thank you so much for the super chat, my man. He says, hey, Philly, hope you're doing well. Nice new background. I hope we get DeVonta Smith. Knowing Howie, he's going to screw it up. Knowing Howie, if you base Howie, thank you for the super chat. If you base Howie on Howie, he's taking a defensive lineman. Quiddy pay. He's going to do something like that. If Nick Sirianni has an influence, which I think he does. They're going receiver corner. I have a good feeling about this draft too. I feel like we're going to nail this draft. What are your thoughts on the New Jersey number rule? I kind of don't like it, Lady Jedi, but it's just because I'm so used to the way it was. I don't know that I necessarily like it at this point. It's going to feel too much like college football. I like the numbers the way they were. I still think Fields. You think King J? You think Fields is going to be an Eagle? That would be interesting. You know what I mean? Tim Bria says, I hope Howie makes a bad pick so we don't have to deal with him anymore. Yeah, if he has a bad draft, it may be over. No question. EDPPD445. Thank you for the super chat. I need an 86-inch TV. Dude, they're on sale at Costco for like $2,000. Phil, you think my Giants are going to take? I think the Giants are going to trade back. And then I think they're going to take best available. Phil, can we expect you to have another meltdown? Everybody thinks I'm going to have a meltdown. The only way I have a meltdown is if they do something stupid. If they draft, a good player, I'm not going to complain. I don't want a meltdown. I want to have fun. I want to have a party. I wouldn't draft any of these edge rushers in the first. I wouldn't either. I have a feeling Howie will trade up at 9, take Surtain, and hope the boys will get J.C. Horn. I heard that the Eagles kind of like Surtain, that they may like him, and they've been very quiet. The question is, who have the Eagles not talked about? What reports about players have we not heard? Those are the guys the Eagles are going after. Dawson, it depends what you mean by cupcake. Mark is waiting for you to get mad. I know. He texts me every day. Everybody wants a Jalen Hurts repeat. But I can't just give it to you. It has to be natural. You're Jalen Hurts. Thank you, Lady Jedi. 500. If Howie drafts a quarterback in the first 2 rounds, how will that affect Hurts? I think Bling Green, I think it means that they don't believe in Hurts. And if it's in the first round, if they take a quarterback in the first round, the Hurts is gone. It's over. You don't draft the guy in the first round and stuff, Howie is the kind of person that would trade up to like 7 and draft one of the overrated defense. He is, JJ. That's exactly right. Desert Eagles in here? Shout out to Desert Eagle. Yeah, I think it's going to be if Howie has his way, it's Quiddy Pay. If Nick Sirianni has a good influence, it's not. It's going to be somebody else. Cowboys stink, Oh, I would love Najee Harris. I think Najee Harris in about 3-4 years is going to be the best running back in the league. 500. If you hang up that big Eagles blanket over the window, then you can have a badass Eagles wall. Take the glare off the TV screen. Yeah. No, I could. The problem is this is my main living room, right? So I can't do it with the TV. I haven't even gotten curtains yet. I still have to get them and blinds and all that crap. But yeah, I got a lot of work to do. This is just temporary, but it is giving me some ideas. That Eagles blanket could be good. Yeah. Jonathan Rodriguez, man, thank you for the super chat. Says, I want to link with you and LB at the Eagles tailgate. Oh, man, definitely. Definitely, buddy. No doubt. What up, Philly? I think Howie is going to make a move back again. He could. I got a video coming out later, probably be tonight, on the Eagles trading back with the Baltimore Ravens and that whole rumor. T. Agnew, I want to hear, let's see, what's T. Agnew got to say? Let's hear what his dream scenario is. Dream scenario is we stay at 12 and get Horn, okay? We trade back into the first round and hope to get Terrence Marshall. T. Agnew, I love that. I would love it. My dream scenario is that they trade up and somehow Pitts falls to 7 and they get him. My other dream scenario is if we stay at 12, we get DeVonta Smith, then we trade back in the first round and get JOK. And we come out of this draft with DeVonta Smith and JOK. That's my dream scenario, staying at 12. I think the Eagles trade back and grab, you think? Interesting. What is a pick that isn't ideal, isn't terrible at 12? I think a Rashawn Slater type pick, you can't be upset at. Sloppy Joe, Sloppy Show. What a great name. Thank you so much for the super chat, buddy. I appreciate it. He says, hear me out. Our 12th pick, Ertz, Barnett, and Dillard, okay, and a 3rd this year, and a 2nd next year for Julio and the 4th overall pick. Then trade back again, get another first year. Unrealistic, but I love it. Oh, let's look at it. 12th pick, Ertz, Barnett, Dillard. And a third this year and a second next year. I mean, it could work if Atlanta views Dillard and Barnett very highly. If they have a high view on them, then maybe. Otherwise, it's not enough. But I like how you think, though. Brady is 40 and he's still winning Super Bowls, but everybody isn't him. Hopefully we get Julio. He will be like that. I don't know. I mean, what is Julio, 32? You think he's going to play till 37, 38? I don't know, man. Desert Eagle 90, man. Shout out to you. He says, Dallas still stinks. They do. I can smell them all the way from here. They stink. No doubt. Thank you for the super chat, buddy. If you guys draft a quarterback, what quarterback do you think it would be? I think the only guy I could see them doing is if Zach Wilson was a fall. And that's not going to happen. Only because we've heard they like him a lot. I wouldn't trade a second for Julio, let alone the 12th pick. David says, I mean, it's just an age thing. I love Julio Jones, but, I mean, where the Eagles are, we're probably, if we do everything right, we're a few years away from competing. You're going to add another 2 years onto his career before we're really ready to go. I'd rather use it and get a young guy. Common Star, thank you so much for the super chat. Does Howie have a job after all this time? How does Howie have a job after? Howie Roseman has something on Jeffrey Lurie. He has some compromising photos, some videos, some stuff, I think, of him in a brothel in Mexico. I know because I can speak Spanish. I know what's going on. And I think he has something on him because there's no way that this guy should have survived. He survived Andy Reid, Chip Kelly, Doug Peterson. Now he's on Nick Sirianni and he's running the show. I've never seen anything like it. We have 354 mother humpers up in the building. Thank you so much. We are doing this all week. You guys are the best. Thank you for being here. Chronic Spin Dash. I love it. Thank you for the super chat. He says, if Pitts or Chase are still there at 6, package Ertz with a pick and go get him. Can't wait for the draft. Fly, Eagles, fly. Now, that would be crazy. If the Eagles traded back up to the 6th pick that they traded for, would they get less for it? I mean, it would be crazy. I think if Pitts or Chase falls to 7, that's when you have to make your move. You know? And thank you for the super chat. 500, what do we need to do to get Lurie's photos from Howie? I'm working on this right now. I might be having these things really soon. And I'm going to unload. I'm going to knock on Jeffrey Lurie's door and I'm going to ask him about these photos. I'm going to say, Jeffrey Lurie, can we talk for a minute? Why don't you go sit over there? And then I'm going to berate him. You know, like a dingbat. Don't trip. Thank you so much for super chat. And I'm sorry if I'm missing these. Yeah, Carrot showed me pictures of of Jeffrey Lurie's father. He does look exactly like Howie Roseman. They may be related. David Myers, thank you so much for the super chat, man. Appreciate that. He says, Jalen Waddle all day long. I have no issue with Jalen Waddle. I would not be opposed. Thank you for super chat. Should we trade for Saquon? I don't think the Giants would ever trade him, you know. Jalen Hurts says he saw the brothel pick. See? Big Blue, what's up, man? Oh, Dreams, thank you for super chat, man. He says, only reason I'd like to have Julio is that a veteran presence to teach the younger guys some moves. But we can't use this year's pick because it doesn't go through till after the draft. Dreams, man, thank you for super chat. Yeah, look, I understand why everybody loves Julio Jones. My only issue is that I just look at it like, well, we're going to compete in 2 years. And then Julio's 2 years older. If we were like on the verge of a championship now, I would chat. At 32, I guarantee Julio still could perform well for another 3 to 4 years. Yet alone, he would transform the other receivers in the room, use a first on a corner. It's interesting. If you told me he could play at a high level for 4 years, I say maybe. But not for a first, maybe like a third, something like that. However, you know, the age does concern me, and I do like the idea of Julio Jones teaching guys. You know, I do like that. 500, you speak Spanish? Yeah, I kind of. I mean, in Spanish, my name was Julio my bunghole. My favorite thing about you, Philly, is that unlike other Eagle YouTubers who sugarcoat everything, you keep it real. Thank you, Joey. I try, you know. Sometimes people tell me I'm too easy on the Eagles. I'm too hard. So I kind of feel like that tells me I'm right where I need to be. Eagles going to regret giving 6th pick. That worries me. It does. I'm not going to lie. If Jamar Chase and Pitts are sitting at 6, and you know the Eagles could have had him, and then they screw up this draft, it's going to bother me. You know, it's going to. Big T, thank you for the super chat, my man. He appreciate it. Says, yo, 500. We need the best player for Jalen, and that's Kyle Pitts. Now you're talking, my man. Now you're talking. Pitts will eliminate any spies if him and Goddard are on the field and helps Hurts' run game. I agree, Big T. That's why I would have sat right there at 6 and took him. But I'm telling you, if he can fall to 7, and I think he will. I think the Eagles are going to go after him. You know, I really do. And I'm sorry if I'm missing some of these. These are going really quick. Jeffrey Lurie is less of a football guy than Howie. Maybe Howie has been so bad due to lack of strong leadership. Since Lurie doesn't know ball, he thinks Howie's a genius. Just a conspiracy theory. I think a big problem is this whole analytics thing. I think the Eagles and those guys are so into the analytics that it really affects things, you know? And I think that's part of it. But, you know, the things that are inexcusable is how does Howie Roseman just overrule his scouts and say, nah, we're not taking Jefferson. We're going to take Rager. We're not taking Jeremy Chin. We're going to take Hurts. Those are the kind of things that you know, it's crazy. It really is. Let me see. Where the heck was I? I lost my place here. I'm sorry if I'm missing these. Travis Smitty, thank you so much for the super chat, but Wolf Ghost deleted the message. I don't know what Travis Smitty said, but thank you for super chat. I don't know what was deleted, but thank you. My mods, man, you try to sneak some crap in, they will double moonwalk that ass. Shout out to all the mods. It's crazy how people are giving up on Rager. Yeah, I'm not giving up on Rager. No doubt about it. Joke, yes. What do the Eagles do if Jalen Hurts stinks and also... Well, if he stinks, we're going to be really bad, right? That's how I see it. He stinks, we're going to be really bad. So we'll be all right, you know? DH Eagle, what's up, my man? I just want a 1,000-yard receiver. I like it. Everybody said get rid of D-Jax because he was hurt all the time. Did you all forget Julio hurt all the time? Yeah, Julio has been hurt the last few years. No question. I just think he's too old, you know? Philly, would you be mad if you got DeVonta Smith and then trade back in the first and took Kwity Paye? No, I wouldn't. If you took Kwity Paye at 20, 22, 23, I'm not going to have a problem with it. I just don't like the idea of taking Kwity Paye at 12, you know? Yeah, Howie does have to go, regardless. JC Eagles Talk, man. Thank you so much for the super chat, buddy. I appreciate it. He says, 500, I'm nervous, man. Really am I. I do not trust that Howie won't draft a quarterback if one of them fall to 12. What do you think? Also, we need to collab, man. Well, reach out to me, YoPhilly500 at yahoo.com, and we'll set it up. JC Eagle, thank you, man. And look, I understand why you're nervous. Howie makes all of us nervous. It's Sirianni that is giving me confidence in things that he said. So I'm hoping that I'll be right. But yeah, I mean, you know, we'll see. Philly Talk Podcast says 500 prayers of solid. Oh, you know it, man. We need it. We need a solid draft. If Sirianni don't do good, would you consider bringing back Doug Peterson? No, not at this point. I'm moving on. 500 watching streams every day from New Zealand. Elliot, man, shout out to you, man. Thank you. Last time Dallas won a divisional round of the playoff game, this draft class parents were in high school. Ain't that crazy? I was in high school. I was. Phil, you think the world-renowned chef Ben DiNucci is cooking up the meatballs for Cowboys draft party? Zeke about to go ham on it. Yeah, I heard Zeke has gained like another 20 pounds since DiNucci's there, you know? I heard actually Mark Holmes is trying to pay for some DiNucci recipes. That's how bad it is. What the hell is wrong with this thing? Come on, let's go. What do I got on? Okay, let's switch it up a little bit. I don't type out like all the smack. No, let people smack talk is right. When are you selling your Bitcoin? I ain't selling my Bitcoin. I'm trying to get more. I buy more and more each month. No way I'm selling my Bitcoin. I'm not selling my Ethereum. I'm not selling my, oh God, I have a bunch of it now. You know, the thing is I could have, I almost, like I remember back in the day where you could pay people to mine it for you. And I just wish I would have. Alex Epstein, man, thank you so much for super chat. Howie needs to eat some carbs and get off Mark Holmes' keto diet. He definitely does. Would you trade a 7 for Ben DiNucci? Only if you need a cook. You know? Yeah, we got 363 people, 165 likes. Please like, please subscribe if you're new to the channel. We're doing this tomorrow. We're doing this twice on Thursday, on Friday, on Saturday. We're going to be here the whole draft. 500, if Howie messes up this draft, I'm going to riot in Texas. I hear you. This whole house is coming down. You know, it's coming down. I theoretically could see the Eagles trading back and loading up on assets while still trading into the top 10 to get Jamar Chase or Kyle Pitts. Well, they have the assets to do that. The question is, would they do something like that? Would they be smart enough to do it? Eagles also said Howie loves CeeDee Lamb, so it's probably a smokescreen. Yeah, I don't know. JOK is a joke? What do you mean? You don't like JOK? Joe got locks? Joe got locks. Are you still mad about Carson getting traded to Indianapolis? That's like years ago. My final pick heading into the draft is DeVonta Smith with the 8th pick, and the Eagles select DeVonta. So we got us trading up. Yeah, I love that. Yeah. Chances JOK falls to the second round. I don't know. I haven't seen any of that. No, Joe Got Locks was never a troll before. He's not a troll. He just butthurt. Stop the Chase Pitts. You're setting yourself for heartbreak. I always set myself up for heartbreak. Eagles has landed. That is something that I consistently do. No question about it. 500, DeVonta Smith is being slept on. Best wide receiver I've studied coming out of draft last 6 to 7 drafts. Interesting. Look, I love DeVonta Smith. He would have been one of my top 4 picks at 6 overall. So I'm with you. You know what I mean? I have no problem. Nitro Freak, what's up? Justin Fields at 12. Come on. Is that what you really think? Or you think we should? I hope not. If Howie drafts a DL at 12, I will be taking a shit, putting in a paper bag, lighting it on fire, leaving it outside Howie's door. So you're gonna be pulling a Billy. Was it Billy Madison? Is that the name of the movie? And if I'm missing some of these, I apologize. Just re-ask it because I know I'm missing a lot of these. Are you getting stuff ready to break it if Howie defensive line? This whole house is going up in flames. If all the move, everything I did is for nothing if he screws up this draft. The Eagles should have traded up for Lamb and grabbed Mims at 53. I agree. Brandon Lee Gouton is reporting Eagles are in love with pay at 12. I know. There's a reason. There's a strategic reason why I keep saying no quitty pay. There's a reason because I know that the Eagles love him. I already know. I look at him and I can tell you that's a Howie Roseman pick all the way. So I already know, and that's why I've been saying it for months now. You know, that's the pick that scares me. EDPD 445, Dave for Super Chat, still saying call 500 to kick in the mother humper. Call 500 to kick the mother humper. That's right. Do it. Philly, there's something that scares me about the Cowboys. Their cornerbacks. If they get Surtain, they have 2 good young ball hawks that already have chemistry in Diggs and Surtain. Kind of scary. Yeah, it could be scary. No question about it. I think the Cowboys are going corner, no doubt. I think Howie and Jeffrey are lovers. Maybe. Howie isn't going to listen to Sirianni. He won't even listen to scouts. Yeah, but it's the way you do it. See, you have to deal with Howie differently. You have to use Inception. Remember the TV show Inception? You have to use Inception on Howie. My pick 12 is Howie's own Howie vision. We are all living in Howie vision. Justin Fields at 12. I don't think Fields will be there at 12. You should do a collab with Bleeding Green Nation. That would be fun. Nick Sirianni will give Howie some magic cannolis to make sure he gets the right pick. That's right. Did you hear about Justin Fields' medics problems? He announced that he suffers from epilepsy. I didn't know that. He does? Maybe that's why people are saying he's going to drop in the draft. Interesting. Did not know that. But I think that's something that, they can control somewhat, right? At least with medication, they can slow it down. But that sucks. That wouldn't scare me off, though, from drafting him if I really liked him. Carter Strange, thank you for super chat, man. Appreciate it. JOK in round 1. Now you're talking. I love him. Round 2, take Asante Samuel Jr., love him too. Then trade back in the second round and get Elijah Moore. What do you think about? I think if we had a draft like that, I'd be very, very happy. You would not hear me complain. However, I'm not taking JOK. I'm not taking JOK at 12. If I'm going JOK, I'm trading back first. 500 Eagles will draft defensive bank on it. He could. He could. I'm going to Cleveland tomorrow for the draft. Represent the Birds. Awesome, James. That's awesome. The best wide receiver is Chase. People just stop. LSU undefeated that year. Chase by far. Chase is stud, no question. He's my number 1 receiver. Justin Fields at 12. You guys think so, huh? Interesting. Chronic Spin Dash, thank you for the super chat. If no Asante Samuel Jr., what about Javon Holland? I haven't seen enough of him to give you a fair assessment, but I love Asante Samuel Jr., you know. Tortyville says, pay is a project, hardly any production. If we trade down from 6 for a project, Howie needs to get canned immediately. He would be seeing Graham in pay, and that is how to judge players. No, but, I mean, look, you can argue that he did the same thing with Derek Barnett. I mean, the things with Derek Barnett was that he was kind of a project too, a lot of talent, only had one move, needed to play more, needed to develop, did not play against good left tackles in the SEC that year. And he did the same thing because he looked like Brandon Graham. That's the total Howie Roseman thing to do. It just is. You know, I don't think it's going to happen. I think Sirianni will have an influence. We got 410 mother humpers in the building. Thank you so much. We are doing this the next 4 days. We'll be streaming a lot. You know? Howie's great. Stop hating. Howie supporters here. Howie supporters here. Oh, man. I want to talk to you, boy. I want to talk to you. What part of Howie do you support? The stupidity or the idiotic part? I just wondering. Because I can't find the brains anywhere. Only in trades. Howie does a good job with trades. But the other part, I'm like, you know. Umbrella Man, DK Metcalf. You can't, I can't get over. Roseman Secret Society formed by Lori? Maybe, yeah. The North Dakota Assassin's going to throw 40 touchdowns. It's going to make me sick. Mr. Wing wants Caleb Farley. Look, I like Caleb Farley. His injuries concern me, you know. Big Fluffy Man says, hey, 500, my cousin passed away 2 weekends. Big Fluffy Man, rest in peace to your cousin. Really, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry he passed away. A lot of death lately, man. A lot of death. I've been through it. You're going through it. But my heart goes out to you and your family, man. Prayers. And I'm sorry to hear that, man. That sucks. What do I think of the Cowboys' current roster? I think they stink. That's what I think. I think the Cowboys, I mean, I don't like their defense. Good offense, though. Philly, report came out that the Eagles are serious about getting back into the top 10. What do you think? I think they're trying, DeMarion. I think they look at it like this. I think this is what's going to happen. Here's my theory. You're going to have 3 quarterbacks go top 3, right? And it looks like Mac Jones is going to be the 3rd pick, which I don't understand. But then you have Atlanta sitting there. Atlanta's either going to take a quarterback or they're going to trade back with Denver. This is my thought. So I think you're going to have 4 quarterbacks go. Nobody is going to convince me that the Cincinnati Bengals are taking Chase over Penny Sewell. You got to protect your quarterback. You have to. So there you go. You got 4 quarterbacks right off the bat. And you got Penny Sewell. Now you're at 6. Jamar Chase and Kyle Pitts are there. One of them will fall to 7. The Eagles are saying, one of these guys are going to fall to 7. We could trade up, and we can probably trade up without giving away Miami's first-round pick from a year ago, especially if it's like 8. So, yeah, I think it's possible. Plus, here's the other thing. If, let's say, it works out where you get 4 quarterbacks go. Let's say you get Lawrence, the other guy, I can't even remember his name. Second, you get first 2, then you get Mac Jones at 3. Then let's say you get Trey Lance at 4. How do you know Detroit doesn't take Fields? I think Chase or Pitts are going to drop. Bold Brood, man, thank you so much for the super chat, man. Appreciate it. Game starts in the trenches. Quiddy Pay will be the pick. I think the Eagles agree with you. I don't agree that Quiddy Pay should be the pick. I agree game starts in the trenches. However, I also don't believe you give up better talent for position. Not in the first round. But I think you're right. I think Kwity Paye is a total Howie pick. That's why I keep saying I don't want him. I hope Howie knows that he's in trouble with the fan base if he drafts Kwity Paye. I hear you, William. It will cost a first for that. Why would it cost a first? I mean, why would it cost a first? It barely costs a first to get from 12 to 6. Now, maybe 7 does. I don't know. But 8 definitely wouldn't. Maybe a second round pick. I'll do that. But at the end of the day, I would do it, you know. Demarion says, you and Joey stream on draft. I'm streaming draft night. I invited Joey to come on the show. He wasn't sure he was going to be able to. I think I saw on Twitter that he's going to do a post-draft, post-draft stream. So I'll be sending everybody there from my stream. But I'll be streaming the draft live. And I'll be doing a preview stream, preview draft. 500, we need a celebration draft song and a pissed off draft song. Let me think on that, System of the Knot. Let me think on that. Sean Fitzpatrick says, don't you guys get it? Roseman loves pissing off the fan base. He sure does. He does not care. But how do you feel if the North Dakota Assassin gets us 32 pick next year? That's going to bother me, Bleeding Green from Texas, for a long time. Yeah, definitely, Justin. Howie shouldn't be. Cincinnati 5 takes Slater. Well, I could see Slater. Oh, Slater or Sewell. They're going to take offensive linemen. They got to. Burrow got hurt this year. They're stupid if they don't. So they're taking offensive linemen. I think there's 4 quarterbacks going off the board. Okay? Like I said, Lawrence, Wilson. Then it sounds like it's going to be Mac Jones. Somebody's going to either trade up with Atlanta or Atlanta's going to take a quarterback. That's 4 quarterbacks. Now, if you go offensive line with Cincinnati, Chase or Pitts, somebody falls to 7. You know? You got it, Anthony Perry. Eagles selected defensive tackle Christian Barmore at 12. I don't want that. I am going to shave. I got to shave. You know, I got to go find my razor. Although I'm sure my wife knows where it is. Sneak preview of reaction if the Kwity Paye is picked at 12. Just think of a big bonfire going off. You know, that's my house. Philly fan Dallas just found out that Kyle Pitts is from Philly. It would be good luck. 100. Oh, it would be definitely good luck. So you could draft him Horn at 12. I'm praying to God Dallas gets to 10 because I don't think he'll pay out in the NFL. He gets beat constantly on film and gives up a ton of yak yards. Look, yeah, we'll see. Jermaine says, sorry about your grandma. Thank you, man. Love you too. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. It's very possible the Eagles could win the division next year. Yeah, because I don't think this division's that good. You know, 500, DeVonta Smith if possible, then trade up to mid-20s for Farley if he's there. I like the thinking, Power Snag, Power Surg. I would say this: DeVonta Smith, then trade up for JOK. That would be my only thing. Davian Taylor's name will ring bells this season. He's a different breed. I got to see something. I'm awake. Are you? I am awake too, just by the way. But I have to see something from him. You know what I mean? I have to see. Kwity Paye's Taco Charlton. I don't like that pick at 12. I'm telling you. It wouldn't be surprised if Howie screws up the pick. Well, that's what I'm worried about. You know. Next year's Colts pick will be a second. Wentz will probably get injured again. Don't say that. They got to get this draft right. Absolutely. You don't need a chainsaw. I know, you're right. Look at this thing. I'm a man. I'm a man. A man. My wife knows I'm a man. I got testosterone flowing through these veins. I'm a man. Because look at this hairy, disgusting thing. Only a man could grow something like that. You know what I mean? Dohertyville, thank you for the super chat, my man. I appreciate that. He says, I'm getting a second vaccine on day 2. I feel sick after it. I know it's side effects from the vaccine on how he's drafting. You're getting your second vaccine on day 2 of the draft. Oh, yeah, you won't know which one it is. It could be Howie or it could be the vaccine. Now, I know a lot of people have gotten sick after the second one, but I hope you're okay. Let me know how you are. My wife trying to make me shave mine off too. Yeah, my wife leaves like razors You know, like all over. Like I go in the bathroom, there's this brand new razor sitting there. Go downstairs, open the fridge and get a drink. There's a razor sitting on my drinks. What do you think she's doing, you know? My wife is bringing. She says thank you. Yeah, you know. What's up? Barry Cable, York, Pennsylvania in the house. Should the Eagles try to target quarterbacks in late rounds? I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they do that, but I wouldn't, you know. How do you feel about trade for Denzel Ward trade, getting a wide receiver in the first round? I want to get a receiver in the first round. Denzel Ward, I didn't even know he was available. We have to hack Howie. We got to hack him. We got to find a way. So you think the Eagles are going to use J.J. Arcega-Whiteside? Yeah, I think they're going to use J.J. Arcega-Whiteside during training camp when it's really hot to basically put umbrellas around all the rookies. No, I mean, what are they going to use him for? He stinks. He's not good. You know, I mean, if he changes dramatically and he develops into something, then you can say it was coaching. But right now, he is not good. You know, Kobe, yeah, I did what I said I was going to do. You know what I mean? If Wentz gets hurt next year, I'm going to laugh my ass off at home. I hope he doesn't. I want that first round pick. A guy I work with who's in his 60s got his coach then missed a week of work because he said he had blurred vision and the pain in his spine was preventing him from. That's scary, man. That scares me. That definitely scares me. I'm sorry if I'm missing some of these. We got 422 people. Please please subscribe if you're new to the channel. We're going to be doing this tomorrow. We are going to be doing a draft preview Thursday. We're going to have a call-in show. Then we're going to have the draft Thursday night. Friday, we're going to have round 2 of the draft. Saturday, we're going to have round 3 of the draft, and then the shakedown Saturday night to talk about it all. The Bad Dog song, Bad Dog is mad dog, cause he knows the Giants always stink. They trade double game draft Daniel Jones. They think they're going to draft better luck, but they don't. He's got the other few years. He worked for NASA. Thank you very much. Coming to iTunes soon. How can we trust we getting an elite player when the Eagles drafted J.J. Arcega-Whiteside? The experts on Bleacher Report, ESPN, NFL Network all had high remarks. How can we trust Howie? That's the problem. Here is we could talk about Howie scares us. Here is what I think the great savior is going to be for the Eagles this year. I think the Eagles are going to have a great draft. And here is why I say it. One, I think that the Eagles and Nick Sirianni, I think he has a way of exciting people and winning people over to his thoughts and his ideas. I think he's a natural salesman. Approaching Howie and saying, I think you should do this, Howie, I think you should do that, will never convince Howie Roseman. But making Howie think that he thinks something and he came up with it is the only way. That's what I think will happen, in my opinion. The second thing is I think Howie Roseman's job's on the line. I think his job's on the line, and he can't take chances. That's what I think, you know. Yeah, I've heard the rumors about Eagles in love with Kwity Paye, and I knew that it was coming. That's why for a month I always say I will not be happy with that pick. Freddie Mitchell did more than J.J. Arcega-Whiteside. Yeah, my songs are not available as ringtones yet, but they will be. We will draft inside, I guarantee it, 5. You think we're going to draft inside, huh? I believe Jalen's work ethic and mentality at him, Sirianni's competitiveness nature will mesh well. I hate losing more than I agree with you, Jamarcus. I'm excited to see the pairing. Razor next to the drawer will add the tools of matrimonial. It will help matrimonial duties. That is true. You know, Darius, I haven't seen enough of him, Freshie. Chad, what's up, man? It's going to be Surtain or Horn in the first, then Terrence Marshall in the second, or Trey back. Yeah, I could see it. Look, I have no problem with that. You know, 500. What if the Eagles moved up and drafted a quarterback? What would your reaction be? Whole house has to come down. Burn it down. Burn it all down. I couldn't deal with that. No, not now. You know. You know who may have some clout? Jonathan Gannon. Yeah, you maybe you might be right about that. And if he does and he gets a corner, I'm okay with it. J.J. Arcega-Whiteside is a stud. Did you see him I didn't see him week 17. The umbrella was in the way. I couldn't see. The umbrella was blocking my view. Citizen of the Knot, thank you so much for Super Chat. If that's the case, then we all should want Kwity Paye the way Howie doesn't pick him. Yeah, that's right. We should want Kwity Paye because whoever we want, Howie will not draft. That is very true. Thank you for the Super Chat. Mr. International, what's up, my man? If we draft a wide receiver, what draft compensation for Travis Fulgham is enough? I mean, for Fulgham, you're not going to get much for Fulgham. You're not going to get... You're not going to get no. Jason Kelsey, the most handsomest man in the world, is here. Look how beautiful he looks. I do look like Jason Kelsey with long hair. How you found that picture is unbelievable. Jason Kelsey, thank you for the super chat, man. Appreciate that. J.C. Horn wants to be a Cowboy. There are many pictures of him wearing Cowboys gear, and it looks recent. Well, then we should draft him and make him have to get rid of those. Go Gula Brown, my man. He says, mark my words and remember I said it. I don't care if we trade up. Unless we go down, we in the top half of the draft, it's 100% inside. Might be right. It might be right. I'm going to remember you said that. Where's the Swamp? I haven't seen the Swamp Rat lately. I invited Swamp Rat on the show. He couldn't do it. The Jason Kelsey account is awesome. Oh my God, Kwity Paye's name is all over the city right now. I'm telling you right now, I've been saying Kwity Paye for like a couple months. Do not draft Kwity Paye, do not draft Kwity Paye. Because I know that's what the Eagles would like. Now, here's the thing. This could be a complete smokescreen. This is typically what Howie Roseman would do. But maybe they ain't doing it this year because of Nick Sirianni. You know, I would love J.C. Horn too. I think at the end of the day, when the first round is done, I personally believe the Eagles will have drafted at 12 a wide receiver or a corner. Or they'll trade back in the top 10. And if they didn't do that, they're going to trade back in the first round pick. I think end of draft night, day one, we come away with 2 players. House or Tanner Pitts will be in Dallas Cowboys. Dallas is not getting Pitts. Let's lock Howie in the basement and lose for... I know, right? You really do look... I know, everybody says I look like Jason Kelsey. Hungry dog run fast. Thank you. The Eagles need J.C. Horn. I love J.C. Horn. He's my number 1 corner. I like the possibility of Penny falling and we trade up. Hey, look, if we got Penny Sewell, one of my top 5 guys, what will you do if Howie trades ahead of the Giants for Paye and gives away... the whole house has got to come down. Whole house has got to get burnt down. I think I used to twist Howie's arm in high school. You might have. Zeke Fan, of course you could come with me, sure. Philly, did you see the thing about Rager? He blacked out his social media accounts for a while. His Instagram bio had bust in it. I didn't. And his bio had bust? Why would he put that? I think we have to draft a wide receiver. I understand we need corner, but who on earth is our number 1 receiver? No, I agree. I think, look, to me, I just want the best guy available. I want the highest rated guy on their draft board. I hope we don't move up. Moving up will make it very hard to get a good cornerback. Yeah. I will get whoever we draft, Sean. Remember how he won you guys your first Super Bowl? Yeah, I know. I mean, I know, but it's not a license to give him an excuse for years and years and years later. I think Howie Roseman lucked into it. I think he got away with a lot that year. I think the Eagles. I think Howie Roseman got lucky. I think everybody he signed seemed to work out, which he was signing a lot of guys to make up for his bad draft. You know, I think it worked out. To be honest, I want someone with an attitude. Nothing crazy, but I think some cockiness. Me too, but can back it up. Can get this team fired up at time. I love that too, man. Who do you like to do that? Wish we stayed at 6, get Chase or Pitts. Me too. That would have been my thing. Elijah Molden, the 4th, Howie, please. All right. I came to terms Sertan will be off the board. Do you think so? Joseph Vega, there he is. 500, how long you been on? I didn't get a notification, was trolling and saw. I've been on for like almost an hour. You didn't get a notification. What's up with that? Rager going to be a yak god in Sirianni's system? I hope so. If we get Waddle, I think the explosiveness between him and Rager and Quez fireworks. Yeah, I think so too. Let's go. 2 days away from the draft. 2 days away. And if I'm missing this, I apologize. We have over 400 people here. Please like, please subscribe. Oh, what time is it? All right, we good. Howie is great at drafting. You think so, Howie supporter? Howie supporter, are you his son? Is this his son? I'd rather have Chum Lee start at the edge than Quiddy Pay. Hey, people say I look like Chum Lee too. I still don't know who the hell that is. I think if we held off to the draft, we'd be gotten much more than for the 6th pick. Yeah, we would have. Because Miami's shopping the 6th pick, and they're asking more than what they traded for. So, yeah, I actually have JJ Whiteside card, but it's just a regular unsigned card. Does it have an umbrella on it? Waddle at 12. If we don't move up, our receiving core has good potential. I like Waddle. Do I have a Mark Holmes song? I have a lot of Mark Holmes songs. I don't have a specific song for him, though. Philly, oh my God, Philly, you're a lead. That's what they say. I just still don't know who the hell that is. I'm almost scared to look at this point. If you want attitude, it's Horn all the way. His mentality is I'm better than you. Well, you gotta love a guy like that. He's my number one corner. Oh yeah, Chung Lee, old school Street Fighter. I remember. Najee Harris, can't miss pick, ultimate way. I think Najee Harris is a stud. I do. And I think he's going to be the best running back in a few years. Joe Shakes just uploaded a video titled, Love Quiddy Pay, He's Scaring Me. Dude, I mean, AK Eagles 88, man, what's happening? You need a mod. You need a mod here. You need a wrench. You're a member. A Quiddy Pay, Eagles in love with. This is something I've been saying for months. This is why I always say if they take Quiddy Pay, because I knew that he was going to be a target for them. If the fact that it's coming out this early, though, is making me think that this is a smokescreen with Quiddy Pay. I did the Eagles draft Asante Samuel Jr. in the 2nd round. Very well could. Drones or Eagles, what's up, my man? Why draft Waddle when we have a player like that in Rager and Fulgham? We need a real difference maker at wide receiver. If not, draft Torrance or 10. So you don't like Waddle that much. So what about DeVonta Smith? Would that be different? I have DeVonta Smith rated higher than Waddle. That's just me though. We need Chase or Smith in the worst way. Rest of the division is absolutely loaded at wide receiver except us. We need to change that. I hear you. Joseph Vega, thank you so much for Super Chat. If they draft Pay, I'm becoming a Bengals fan. Look, there's a reason why in my videos I say Quiddy Pay. Because I know that the Eagles, that is the typical Eagles pick. But I also think the fact that this is coming out now is a smokescreen. You traded 2022 third and a conditional 422 for Julio. That I might do. That I might do because that's not a lot. Sirianni says he don't give a damn about size. He just get the ball in a playmaker hand. Yes, agreed. We need defense. We don't have the quarterback wide receivers to go score for score good teams. But see, you have to look at the Eagles and where they're at. Where are the Eagles at right now? If we're honest with ourselves, this is probably not a team that's going to win a Super Bowl next year. So when you draft, especially in the 1st round, I don't see the point in drafting for a positional need instead of drafting the best guy available. Take the best talent because in 2 years when you compete, it's going to matter more. I think you just got to go best player. Zeke fan, I think Dallas getting Penny. I hope not because Penny Sewell's going to be a stud. If Howie wants total draft control, then he needs to do all the combine drills. I know, I hear you. Is a fair comparison Quiddy Pay? I don't see Quiddy Pay like JPP. No, I see Quiddy Pay like Brandon Graham. He reminds me of Brandon Graham. It is okay if we pick Quiddy Pay. You should always trust Howie Roseman. Yeah, right. I like this account. This guy's funny. The team just needs talent. Don't worry about needs. Right now, you just need influx of talent. The needs will come when you get, closer. But right now, they need talent everywhere. I don't know, fellas. I see us trading up to get a quarterback. Because Flacco and Hurts is no competition. It's a joke. If they trade up to get a quarterback, Eagle buyback, let's say in the top 10 to get a quarterback, then there's no competition for Hurts. You don't draft a guy that high and let him compete. He's going to have the job. John Dunham, thank you for the super chat. Why is Howie a genius in free agency, but when it comes to the draft, he tries to fit the square block in a circle hole? Well, I think in free agency, he's not always a genius. I think he got lucky sometimes, but the reason why you go out and spend money in free agency is because you really screwed up the draft. And he's had to do a lot of that. Justin says, Philly, think about this. If Waddle didn't get injured, he would have been everybody's number 2 wide receiver. He was breaking records before the injury, so that's why I like him better. And that's fair enough. It's fair enough. But, Smith wasn't bad either at that time. They got us last year because nobody heard anything about Hurts to the Eagles. True. Draft Bateman at 12.62. I like Bateman. Hey, Favon, how are you and family? We're good, Brett. How are you? Please get the young quarterback some help at the wide receiver count. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping. The Kwity Paye thing, I might have to scrap the video I had planned and do a video on Kwity Paye. I may combine the two. It's probably what I'll do. I'll probably have to redo my video and combine Kwity Paye talk and then this trading with the Baltimore Ravens thing. But yeah, that's crazy. So what do you think we'll give up to get the 4th pick? You'd have to give up multiple firsts. You'd have to give up the 12th, and then you'd have to give up a first next year. Then you would have to give up probably like another 3rd round pick. It would cost you too much. I don't think you can go up to 4. I think you can go up between 7 and 9. I think that's doable. You want Patrick Surtain? Look, I like. Here's the guys I have no problem with. DeVonta Smith at 12, Waddle at 12, Surtain at 12, J.C. Horn at 12, Micah Parsons at 12. All those guys we could draft, I'm good with. Rashawn Slater at 12, I'm good with. The guy that I'm not good with, what I'm not good with is a quarterback or Kwity Paye. If they take Kwity Paye, I'm going to flip the hell out. And it worries me. But I've been saying his name for about 2 months, right after his pro day. I've been saying his name because I knew he was the Eagles. Even Sean Fitzpatrick will tell you. I was saying this is what they're going to do. And I've been saying it. Was it Broadjewel Gaming, man? Thank you for the super chat, man. Appreciate that. And I hope I said your name right. I hope I didn't screw it up. Do your intro for us one more time. Real excited, brother. Have a good one. Which intro? Dallas still stinks. That one? Which one you want? Thank you, buddy. A blind man could have picked DK over JJ. A Philly 500 could have done it. We all could have done it. I trust you guys more than I trust Howie Roseman. But it's not Howie this year. This year, it's about Sirianni. Sirianni is going to influence Howie. I'm telling you, we're going to have a good draft. Hello, friends. Mark Holmes with your buddy, Cowboy Joe Boo. I want to thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing to the Joe Boo Network. Where's Jeffrey Lurie's son, Julian, going to go around the draft? Rumor, Julian talk Lurie into Jay. Yeah, because he's all into the analytics stuff, right? They way over analytics. That's a problem. Yeah, anymore. I don't know if I'm going to have any more Philly reacts before the draft. I may have 1 or 2 that are need to be edited and I can do, but I can't promise you. They talked about Derek Barnett right before 2017 draft, and we picked him. That's true, Dion. They did, and I did not like that pick. That was one of my most disliked videos of all time. Was I did not like that pick, and I do not like this one. 500 Kwity Paye equals Taco. Kwity Paye is not the pick you take at 12. If you want Kwity Paye, trade back to 20. With the number 12 pick, Howie will get Omar Jones from Girard Avenue, probably. I'm chilling, just been under so much. Bashir, man, I saw that you reached out on Twitter. I sent you a thing back. Draft 3 corners, 2 receivers, and 2 offensive tackles. Howie, thank you. Come again. Did I have a blast taking the satellite dish down? No. I went to do it on Sunday, and I went to Home Depot I had to get another ratchet set. And I wind up buying a Traeger grill. Like the guy, I start talking to him. Next thing I know, I'm buying grills instead of taking down dishes. Yesterday, we took it down, though. But, it wasn't fun. I think I tore my MCL, but what are you going to do? Howie is your first cousin? Then if Howie's your first cousin, all right, here's what I'm going to say. Your cousin, Howie, he's a good trader. But he needs to listen to his scouting department. He can't draft to save his life. He can't draft to save his life. He needs to listen to me. Just tell him to put on Philly 500 stream right at 12, and I'll tell him to take. And I guarantee you'll hit. He should be more worried about keeping his job and hitting. Did you get, you know what, AK Eagles, I saw that you sent me something today. I haven't had a chance to read it. If it was the mock draft, I haven't checked. I really haven't been that active on Twitter. Just this last week, it's been crazy. So I'll check it out, though. When the Eagles draft Smith, Waddle, Surtain, or Horn, what a move by Howie. Well, look, if Howie makes the right pick, or a guy like, I'm going to give him all the credit in the world. We're not trading anything for Smith. I bet my last thought. You don't think so? 500, I can see Dallas picking Smith at 10, Cooper. Why would Dallas want him, Should have had Brooke take it down. No, she would have tried. If I said to her, do it, she'd do it. But I ain't going to do that to her. If Howie was my cousin, guaranteed their family ass-kicking family reunion. Yep. Watch the Cowboys sign Jamal Adams. We'll see. If we sit at 12 and DeVonta Smith and J.C. Horn are available, who are you taking? I'm going DeVonta Smith, Ryan. I'm going DeVonta Smith, and it's purely because I have DeVonta Smith rated higher. That's the only reason. I have him rated higher. If you have J.C. Horn higher, then take him. I'm okay with that. Just be honest to the draft board. Am I the only one who would hate the Micah Parsons pick? Some massive red flags with off-the-field issues. The apparent lack of interest in football, not a risk we should take. Yeah, well, with those kind of things, I agree with you. And here's what I'm going to tell you. I think JOK, I have him rated higher. He's my best linebacker in this draft. I like JOK. You like the background? Thanks. I'm just using my TV right now. I don't know what I'm going to do. This is kind of giving me some good ideas. But once I can unpack this house and start setting things up, I'll happen. I'm just not going to have it all done by draft. And I'm going to need this TV on draft night. Nightmare scenarios, Cowboys get their 10 round one and trade back up for, yeah, that is a nightmare scenario. The Cowboys offer you to be the head coach, would you accept it? Hell no. Well, it depends how much money they're paying me. Because I may go in and sabotage. Like, just go in and sabotage the whole team. That's something I could do. So we could do something like that. What the hell time is it anyways? I gotta see what time it is. 109. So we're going to go about 5 more minutes, then I got to go pick up my daughter. We'll be back we'll be back tomorrow. I'm hopefully going to have LB on tomorrow. And we're going to do a little draft preview, go over our draft board, and have that discussion. That's the plan for tomorrow. Thursday, we'll do a draft preview where I'll have a call-in show for like an hour or so, and then we'll be back live that night with the draft. I am going to put out another video. I'm probably going to have to do a new one on this Quiddy Pay thing, but I knew this was coming. If we get a corner receiver in the first, what will be the best option if we come back up in the first or on our second? So if we got a receiver in the first, I say come back for JOK. If you get a corner in the first, I say come up for Terrence Marshall Jr. So if I get a corner at 12, I'm going up for Terrence Marshall Jr. If I get a receiver at 12, I'm coming up for JOK. So you think the Eagles trade for a veteran player like they have in the past? I'm sure they will somebody, but I don't think it'll be a big name. If we get a corner or receiver in the first, I did read that one. Hell yeah, I like the background, bro. You should go on podcast style to get a nice chair and have the TV. Yeah, it's something I'm thinking about, it's kind of an accident, but I kind of liking it. Yeah, Philly, trade everybody just like Chip trade yeah, exactly. What's up, my man? Hey, I'm out for you. All right, T-Agin, thank you for joining me, man. Philly, did you get a chance to check out Anthony Schwartz, Auburn? Great. I have not, no. Who do you want the Eagles to get if we trade Ertz, Philly? If I could choose anybody, give me my man, whatchamacallit? Give me my man Kyle Pitts. Is that Pizzle? Is that the real Pizzle? Or is that, I think the real Pizzle's got a mod. But he says, Philly 500. Suck? Is that what he says? Is that my swamp rat? I want my belt back. Yeah, DirecTV came to the house. The guy started talking about something about putting a second line in some problem. He's like, can I put in your wireless ones and just run one line and have 2 wireless receivers? I said, yeah, as long as it works and I get the same quality. Yeah, it'll work. Then he comes back and he's like, I can't put the new wireless ones in, or otherwise I have to come back another day. So I was all right, we'll just do the other ones. But he didn't even put the other ones. He put one line in. I'm still waiting on 2 lines. I don't think it's a real pistol, only because I think he gives a mod. What's up, Jamari? What's going on? With the 12th pick in the NFL draft, the Philadelphia Eagles select Philly 500 beard defensive lineman TCU. There you go. Thank you, Mr. Eliminator. 500, we should have kept Chip for scouting and drafting. Look, he didn't do a bad job at that, right? I mean, honestly, he did not. Eagle Slayer 95, man. Thank you so much for Super Chat. Appreciate it. Petition to make your background hand sanitizer thumbnail. All right, let's start it up. I get 200 of those. I'll do it. Thank you for Super Chat. Quiddy Pay is a defensive lineman. 500, would you be happy if we land Surtain, JOK, and Bateman at top 2? Yeah, of course. No doubt about it. Their customer service, it does now. It used to be great, Sean. But I mean, it was like the guy didn't want to run 2 lines of what it came down to. He was lazy. I feel great now until we on the clock. I can't wait. Philly, clap them cheeks, 500. What the hell? Joe got locks. Philly 500, when are you going to get Mark Holmes on here? I was going to see if he wanted to come on Friday. I was going to ask him Friday, preview before round 2 of the draft. But I have to see. Just got so much going on this week, with the draft. Yeah, I have played football. Absolutely. You want it done right, do it yourself. It's the only way. It's the only way. OG Gilliard is Eagles Nation. Thank you so much for the super chat, my man. He says, what's good, 500? I got inside news. Eagles keep the 12th, trading first, next year 3rd, and this year in Ertz to Atlanta. All right, so here's the inside news. All right, I love this. So the Eagles are going to keep the 12, and they're going to trade next year's first, a 3rd-round pick this year, and Ertz to Atlanta. And we're going to get the 4th overall pick. Hey, look. Hey, my man. If that comes out to be true, I'm buying you an Eagles jersey on me. Eagles jersey on me, that comes true. I like it, man. Thank you for super chat. Yeah, TJ Vasher, I did look at a little bit of him, yeah. Thank you, Ann. It's just my TV, but I'm thinking about doing something like this, so it's kind of cool because I can change things around. So we'll see. You see. I had to dim it, though, so there's no burn or anything. Just saw a rumor that the Eagles are in love with Waddle, but they don't think he'll make it to 12. Yeah, I heard he love Waddle. I hear they love Quiddy Pay. There's talk about them possibly trading the 12th pick to Baltimore for, I think it's the 31st and 27th overall pick. So there's a couple things. I'll have a video out on that stuff later. I'm like the part I've been listening. I appreciate that, and thank you. What time is it? No, we're getting ready. We're going to have to end this thing actually now because I have to go pick up my daughter at school. It's a little further away, so I have to leave a little earlier. But I will have a video out later today. We'll also be streaming tomorrow. I hope to have LB on. We're going to talk about our draft background if he can still come on, and we'll do all that. Don't forget, draft Thursday night. We're going to be drafting. We're going to be live for the draft all 3 days, and then we'll be doing a draft preview call-in show before Thursday, so before the draft. So thank you, each and every one of you guys, for joining me. If you haven't, please subscribe on the way out. We're going to be doing this again. I'll have a video out later. Appreciate each and every one of you guys. Thank you to all the mods. Thank you to all the super chats. You guys were awesome. With that said, I'm going to let each and every one of you guys go. You take care. I will talk to you later, and I'll have a video out tonight and be back live tomorrow. So take care. Talk to you later. And, of course, you mother humpers, don't be a dingbat. Quiddy Pay, I don't need him. Quiddy Pay, I don't want him.